here is a bold promise. From day one in this course, you will start building a full stack application in your learning to code journey. That is, you'll start building this full stack web application not after spending a lot of time learning various technologies and then getting to use it in actually building something, but rather you'll start building from day one. And you will be able to do this regardless of whether you've never written a line of code or if you already know the basics of coding, but probably not enough to connect all the dots to get to building a full stack working application. So for this, you're throwing out the old playbook of learning to code, and we'll start with ensuring that you know just the bare minimum, like things like where to keep a file and how to read very basic code. And once that is in place, we'll make use of an LLM to keep learning on the go as the requirement for learning something comes up, with only the sole goal of getting you to build a fully functioning full stack application as fast as possible, along with you knowing and being able to read all the code so that you're in charge of what you're building. Why has learning to code been traditionally so slow and frustrating? Here's the reality. Most coding education traps you in one of two places. Either you're stuck in tutorial hell, watching endless videos, or you're forced down the traditional academic path that takes months, sometimes years, before you can build anything real. But we are living in a different era now. For the first time in history, we are able to build a full stack application by just knowing the bare minimum of coding, and then as the need arises, you can just keep learning on the go. And this is not about replacing knowledge, but rather just about reordering the learning process to match how professionals work today. Let me be crystal clear. We're not talking about vibe coding in this course, where you just blindly copy-paste what an LLM writes for you, because that approach does not create clarity and capability, but rather dependency, and it's not suitable when you actually want to build something that is scalable and production ready. I'm a big believer in that with AI, you should not actually stop learning to code, but rather you should make use of AI to learn very quickly to code. In that way, you'll get the best of both the worlds. You'll be leveraging AI to code while at the same time you understand the code and you know your application. Hi, I'm Jackson Kailath and welcome to the AI Accelerated Web Developer Bootcamp. I've designed this course around the exact workflow that top engineers use in big tech companies today, and in this course, my role is to be your guide through this modern development process. I lead you step by step, teaching you not just how to build the application in the right order, but how to master the entire professional workflow, which includes what to build first and what to build next, how to define clear requirements, how to prompt AI effectively and read its output, how to identify what needs to change and why, how to decide what knowledge is critical to learn now versus what can wait. Together, we will use what I call the senior dev method. An AI tool generates the first draft of your code quickly, giving us a head start, but that's just the beginning. I then personally guide you through reading and understanding that code line by line. I'll point out the modifications we need to make and explain exactly why we are making them, ensuring you grasp the underlying concepts. This is the exact workflow you'll use day to day as a professional developer. You learn not just what to build, but how to think, analyze, and refine code like an expert. Throughout this course, we will be building Highland Hospital, a complete production-ready full-stack application from scratch. This is a real-world hospital appointment and admin management system featuring secure authentication and authorization, patient profile management, appointment scheduling, payment processing integration with PayPal, a comprehensive admin dashboard, and much more. You learn how to not just build something scrappy, but something that even looks good as per the designs that are given to you, and for this, we'll make use of how you can extend your theme and incorporate things from the designs which are given to you into code, and this is a standard practice used by developers to build actually good looking applications. So as you can see, this is not a toy project. It's a portfolio defining application that will get you noticed by employers and clients. This course is designed for everyone who wants to level up their coding skills. For absolute beginners, our dedicated Foundations module gently guides you through the essentials of coding without overwhelming you with learning all the basics. I've carefully curated what you need just to start building Highland Hospital and be able to place the files that we will be writing in the right place and be able to read and understand code. And for those with some coding experience, this course will help you level up your skills and master a cutting-edge AI accelerated workflow. You will also master the latest features of React 19, Next.js 15, and advanced database management with Prisma. You will master an in-demand tech stack that top companies are hiring for right now. By the end of this course, you'll not only have a complete full-stack project in your portfolio, you will also have the skill and confidence and momentum to go ahead and learn any technology that you would want to learn and actually use it to build something useful. So what are you waiting for? Join the AI Accelerated Web Developer Bootcamp today and start building. See you inside the course.